let me tell you something brutally honest. Anxiety doesn't stay the same. Addiction doesn't stay the same. Both grow, both evolve, both get louder, darker, and more destructive when you ignore them. People think if they just push through, if they try to be strong, if they wait for things to improve naturally, the anxiety will calm down, the cravings will fade. But that never happens. If you don't treat anxiety, it transforms you. If you don't treat addiction, it destroys you. And if you ignore both, they become a monster. Today, I am going to tell you the shockingly true reality of what happens when you don't deal with unresolved anxiety and untreated addiction. This is not fear-mongering. This is me, someone who lived it, telling you exactly what's coming if you don't change direction. Unresolved anxiety begins quietly. A little overthinking, some restlessness, trouble sleeping, minor panic, fear about the future. At first, you brush it off. You think it will just go away. But anxiety doesn't disappear. It multiplies. And if left untreated, anxiety evolves into chronic panic attacks, obsessive thinking, catastrophic thinking, intrusive thoughts, and emotional paralysis. You start getting heart palpitations, health anxiety, social avoidance, derealization, and even depression. You stop feeling safe anywhere, not in your home, not in your body, not in your own mind. This is the early stage of destruction. Now, add addiction to the mix. People think addiction starts because someone wants a high. No, addiction starts because someone wants relief, any relief. Alcohol becomes a sedative, drugs become a painkiller, substances become emotional anesthesia, anxiety creates the wound, addiction becomes the bandage. But here's the dark truth. That bandage starts poisoning the wound. You think you're coping, but you're actually sinking. Addiction doesn't calm anxiety. Addiction feeds anxiety long-term. Every high creates a withdrawal. Every withdrawal makes anxiety worse. Every escape creates a deeper wound. You don't realize it yet, but the trap is closing. When anxiety and addiction go untreated, your nervous system collapses. Your body forgets how to feel normal. Your brain forgets how to regulate itself. Your emotions become unpredictable. Your thoughts become unstable. You wake up every day in fight or flight mode, sweating, shaking, dizzy, nauseous, thoughts racing, fear for no reason, dread for no reason. You can't sit still. You can't relax. You can't slow your mind. This is not weakness. This is neurological exhaustion. Your nervous system is burning alive. Then, the life consequences begin. Your life slowly collapses. First, you lose relationships. Friends stop calling. Family distances themselves. Partners pull back. You become too much to handle. Second, you lose purpose. Work becomes impossible. Goals feel meaningless. You wake up with no direction. Third, you lose trust in yourself. Every panic attack becomes a setback. Every relapse becomes proof you can't change. Your self-confidence dies. Fourth, you lose emotional stability. You have mood swings, irritability, breakdowns, and you isolate yourself. And fifth, you lose control of your life. Addiction starts making decisions for you. Anxiety controls your day. Fear controls your night. This is where most people realize, I'm no longer living. I'm surviving. Next comes the physical damage. Untreated anxiety and addiction destroy the body. Your heart is strained from working overtime due to stress and substances. Your nervous system burns out from being permanently activated in fight or flight mode. Your hormones crash, with cortisol and adrenaline staying sky high. Your brain chemistry collapses, with serotonin and dopamine hitting record lows. Insomnia becomes your reality. Your sleep is chaotic or non-existent. You develop gut damage as anxiety wrecks your digestion and substances make it worse. Your immune system fails, and you get sick easily and recover slowly. Untreated anxiety and addiction don't just ruin your mind, they physically destroy your body from the inside out. Then comes the mental breakdown. This is the stage most people hide. The breakdown nobody sees. The breakdown nobody talks about. You begin experiencing hopelessness, constant dread, emotional numbness, intrusive thoughts, existential fear, a loss of identity, fear of losing your mind, fear of dying, fear of living, and overwhelming shame. This is the point where many people hit rock bottom. And this is where the choice becomes life or death. Following that is the spiritual collapse. Ignoring anxiety and addiction destroys your spirit. You stop believing in yourself. You stop believing in the future. You stop believing you deserve good things. You stop believing you can change. You lose your hope, energy, dreams, passion, direction, identity, meaning, and purpose. You feel empty, like a shell of a person. This is the darkest stage, the stage I lived in, the stage many never escape. Here is the final truth most people don't want to hear. Anxiety and addiction do not stay frozen. They grow until you deal with them. If you don't treat them, they take your sleep, your health, your relationships, your motivation, your time, your money, your identity, your mental health, your future, your life. You don't get to pause the problem. The monster grows while you ignore it, but here's the part you must hear. You are not doomed. You are not stuck. You are not too late. You are not beyond saving. You can stop this timeline. You can interrupt this destruction. You can rebuild. I am living proof. If you ignore unresolved anxiety and untreated addiction, it will take everything from you. But if you face it, if you get help, if you learn to regulate your nervous system, if you start healing your trauma, if you break the cycle, you can create a life more peaceful, stable, meaningful, and powerful than you ever imagined. I'm not here to scare you. I am here to show you what I wish someone had shown me before I lost years of my life. You don't have to continue the way you're going. You don't have to drown in fear. You don't have to live in chaos. You don't have to numb your pain. You don't have to suffer alone. You can choose to change. You can choose to heal. You can choose to become the warrior you were meant to be. Subscribe for more daily recovery videos tonight. You take your life back.